So welcome to the Earthling EDC channel. My name is Phil, and on this channel we talk about EDC kits and the tools that go on them. Primarily very small, compact EDC kits like this one. So this is a little neoprene pouch. This is my EDC kit in here, and I carry this with me pretty much on a daily basis. Inside you'll find this. It's a very small EDC kit built on what's called a pocket rack. A pocket rack is basically a little plastic card like this one, and you basically take the elastic that you see here and use them to hold down your EDC onto it. You can see it's very, very compact. There's a lot of tools on here that do a lot of different things. Today, we're going to talk about this one in particular. So this is a thick round stick that's been modified to become a little EDC pen. So you can take off the cap, put it on the back side, and you basically have a very nice little pen here that fits perfectly in my hand. I've actually adjusted the size to fit this. So I'm going to take you through the whole process. This is a very quick process to make one of these. These run about 13 cents a piece. I bought a pack of 10 for $1.29, and it's an incredible bargain. And they claim to be the #1 selling pen in the United States, so that's pretty impressive. It's a nice pen. I use them on a regular basis with that size, and I thought, you know, what happens if I shrink it down like this? So that's what we're going to get into today. I hope you'll stick around. See you in a bit. All right, so this is everything we're going to be working with shortly. But let's start off with what's on the pocket rack now. So this is the pocket rack that I had shown in the intro, and this is the pen right here. This is just it's a DIY version of these. I won't say these directly, but so this is an EDC pen that I use on a pretty regular basis. It has basically a telescoping feature, so you can make it. I like this part because it just goes all the way out to the end of my hand, which is great. And I designed this one that way as well, but I'll show that shortly. But this runs about, sometimes they show up as like 60 cents and sometimes they show up for like $2. But I'll put in the description for this video, I'll put a link to where you can find one of these if you're interested in these as well. They're very nice. They seem very solid. They're stainless steel. They don't rust. You can even change out the cartridge. I haven't never figured out how to do that, but you're supposed to. Sometimes they come with extra cartridges, but I have never had one out, so it hasn't been an issue. But this small telescoping EDC pen is a pretty neat little feature and fits on the pocket rack as well. And then we have this one from Bastion. This is a little bolt action pen. It's a mini version. I will again leave a link to this pen in the description. I think there's a discount coupon in there too if you're interested in this as well. This is again a higher end, more expensive one. It comes in different colors. I'm not quite sure if it's different metals. I know this. I'm pretty sure this is stainless steel. So this is very nice too. I had featured this in past videos as well. So these two are pretty standard as far as fitting into the mini EDC kits that I have. And this is the one that we're building out today. So this is based again on the round stick pen. It's a medium-sized ballpoint. This packet contains 10 ballpoint pens. They're standard size. I'll pull one out here for you. I use these every day at work. They're fantastic pens. Again, medium point. They flow really nicely. They never had one clog up on me. They're just nice pens. They're comfortable too on the hand. There's a taper down at the end here. I don't go all the way down when I'm holding it. I'm holding it right about there. But I get a nice brace here on the back of the pen as well. They're lightweight. And the unique part about this pen is that the tube where the cartridge runs inside is uniform in size all the way up and down. That makes it possible to cut this in half if you want to. So that's what makes this build possible, is that you can cut it in half like this. I cut this with a hacksaw, and this is the lower segment, and this is the upper segment with the seal on the back. This is 61.4 millimeters in length. You can see that just right about there. So that's what I would recommend cutting it at. You can actually adjust it to the size of your hand if you want to. And I'm going to take the bottom portion, just set it aside, and then I have this top portion. Now I use this to measure where I need to cut the ink cartridge. Now this ink cartridge was much longer. It came out to about here. So what I did to determine where to cut it is I placed this plastic piece, the back end, and there's a little heel right here. Put this right there like that, and that's where I cut it, right there. You can see how it lines up. After you've cut it and you got it, just take it and run it into the tube like this. And I did a little bit of sandpaper on the bottom here just to kind of smooth things out, and just drive it in. And that's it. You got a nice seal on the end. Now, if you want to get rid of this here, what I did for the one I had on the cartridge is I took some medium to light grit sandpaper and ran it across the bottom. It's got a nice little surface to it. It's smooth. It works very nicely. But another key component of this, once you've got this, so this is the completed one right now. And what is a nice part about this is that I've adjusted the size so that when you put the cap on the back of it, on my hand, which is fairly large, it actually braces perfectly on the back of the hand here. So it's not just your two fingers holding a pen, which is really annoying to me. It feels like a full-length pen. So, and it runs like a full-length pen. Everything is perfect about the way this thing is set up right now. And then when you take the cap off, when you're done with it, and you put on the bottom like this, you got a really nice compact pen design. Really, really nice. 13 cents for this. And you got a whole bag here, 10 of them in here for $1.29, and you can do whatever you want with it. So you can make more of these if you want to. You can adjust to different sizes. You can make them for gifts if you want. But this is what I did when I sandpapered this down. I got this working really nicely now. So yeah, these you can see this is what it fully extended, and this is with the cap on it. So that's the difference in sizes. So it just fits very, very nicely onto the rack. So close it up, put the cap back on, and I can just slide it back into the case, and it fits in there perfectly. So it fits right on a small pocket rack very nicely. And that's about it. Very simple build, really easy to do. And you have a nice little pen, very small and compact, that you can keep with you all the time if you want to, or put it into an EDC kit. Perfect. So that's all I've got for you for today. Thanks for stopping by. This was a really easy build. It shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes to do. As you can see, it fits perfectly on one of these. These are my small pocket racks too. Really, really tiny build here. But they fit perfectly. They work great. They're easy to make. $1.29 for this. You can't go wrong for 10 of them. So 13 cents a piece for each one of these little pens that you're building. Here's the one I just built. Again, 10 minutes to do this. Great deal. Anyway, if you like content like this, please subscribe. If you have friends who enjoy content like this, please share this video with them. The more the merrier. And leave comments down below in the comment section. Thanks a lot. Oh, yes, before you leave, take a look in the description for this video for links to everything that was shown here, where you can acquire the stuff. I hope it's helpful, and I hope to see you again in the future. Take care.